And we're live. Maybe. Let's see if I can go live to Facebook on the first try when I think I'm going live without issues. So we're going over to Facebook and we're going to go check out and see if I can be live. Be live. Be live using Be Live to Facebook Live. It's too much live. Way too much live. Let's see if any kind of losers join in. I bet they don't. Oh, I bet they do.
I have no idea. Can you guys all hear me?
I can hear you.
Good. At least that's one step in the right direction.
That's yeah. If you say so.
No, it's a step.
Oh, we're live.
Not a step, right?
So in three simple steps, Jonathan.
Yes.
I published the broadcast. I created the broadcast. I published it to Facebook. And I broadcast on all the first time, all without,
It's crazy. So I have no idea why Facebook, of all the places, decided that it wasn't going to catch the live stream, because I was going live in the other places.
As big a fan of Facebook as I am, I don't think it was Facebook's fault.
Well, I do, because I was watching it right there, and it wasn't actually catching the stream.
But then it did.
Yeah, because I had to flat out delete the old one and start a brand new, because it would not catch the old stream.
Well, so here's the thing. The weird thing is that I was for your first attempt, 26.0.
Okay, yeah. No, is that .0 or .1? It was beta. Either way.
It was the first attempt. I was already supposed to get reminded that you were going live, and I hadn't clicked get reminder. So I think there was something wonky going on in the Tripp household.
Maybe
you've got some of that British internet from Stephen Healing. I don't know.
Oh, is that what it is? See,
it could be.
Yeah, I don't.
Terry Johnson's here. Lindsay Badger's here. Welcome, both of you. Lindsay says, all right. She can hear us loud and clear. And Terry Johnson says, Jonathan, did you see my comments on YouTube?
Did I see your comment? No, I did not see your comments on YouTube.
So we'll solo him for this.
I don't know what your comments were or are or am. What are these alleged comments?
I guess you need to go on YouTube.
I am on YouTube, and they're a pain in the butt to get over to see. All right.
Nazim wants to know, how can I get in that room on mobile? He's messaging me on Facebook.
Oh, he wants to get into this room?
So, Nazim, you would have to have the Be Live app, and I assume that you could just join from there. I will drop the link in the comments for you and say, you can try that. Yes, I type as I talk as I type. Why? Because I can. Lindsay Badger wants to know, did you see her mugshot this AM, Jonathan Tripp?
No, I have not. Let's see here. Let me go in and all done with that. Let me see. Where'd you post it, Linz?
So
did you reply to my story? Is that what it was?
So what I'm gathering here is the influencer, Jonathan Tripp, who encourages engagement and interaction using social, doesn't pay attention to when you do stuff.
So
until after you call them out. That's
what
I'm saying. I don't know if that's what you're saying.
Let's just be fair. If you're making content while I'm actually producing the show, I'm not going to look at your content. I'm just going to say, because I'm producing the show, right? It's kind of like if you're in the middle of recording a podcast, you're not going to stop and answer the door. I don't know. It's kind of like that. But I did just see.
I'm going to stop and answer the door because I want to know who's there. That's just.
See, and to me, that takes away from the audience.
I'm actually going to be talking about podcasting here in a bit. This is the Asschat podcast after show. So
yes, it is.
So 2026, I believe, is what this is. I think I missed an episode there. I'm not sure.
I think there was an episode that dropped, and you were off. Whatever you do, I don't know what you do. So
I could have repeated an episode number.
That's even better.
I don't know.
That's even better.
So we got to get this out in the open first, and we're going to jump right into the 31 days live. First off, the hashtag,
yes,
everyone, is 31 days live, not 31 days live challenge, not 31 days challenge, not 31 challenge days. What else have I seen? I've seen a bunch. It's hashtag 31 days live. So if you are not using that specific hashtag, I don't see you. And now we know Jonathan's not looking for you. So except when he's on the show, I liked how he tweaked it in there. He went on the show, and his previous broadcast that he finally got up. I have to bring that up.
Right. Well, just the Facebook side.
Yeah.
Let's be really specific here.
The Periscope side failed. Actually, it died out.
Really?
Yeah, it did. Which once again points to it's that least common denominator, that thing that we were taught in school that we thought we'd never use. Well, guess what? Nazim, I see that you are trying to join via mobile, I'm assuming, and I'm not getting picture nor audio in the room. So I'm going to excuse both of them. I can't. It's not going to let me excuse it. I can't X you out. Anyway, I'm not sure what's going on there, bud. Would love to have you on so I can rib you about some Bologna. But
he says
either way. So first off, the hashtag is 31 days live. All right, so I've got that out of the way. I'm going to leave that up.
Just like what you put down below, right?
And before, let me go ahead and acknowledge some of the people that have joined in. Cindy Harrison, it is good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I've seen you, but I mean, it's good to see you in the cheap seats with the peanuts. And Tim Gillette is saying, "Wow, David learned something from school." No, I didn't learn it from school. I just said that thing we were supposed to learn, or did I say we learned it from school? I didn't learn it from school. I think I've got a third grade education that I got in the second grade. They have third grade in high school, right? I think they do.
High school.
I rode the short bus.
6 years of your life?
I'm the kid that the short bus wouldn't pick up. Jonathan, what happened to day 6?
It was on Instagram. You missed it?
I see. It was on Instagram, and
which means that it goes away.
That's a good. I thought about this. I was waiting for you to use this cop out. There's no way for us to actually see your Instagram live because there's no replay.
Yeah, there is. There's replay now on Instagram
for the Instagram live.
Yep, it's on. It's like Periscope. Back in the day, you had 24 hours or less.
Yeah.
To view it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
it's you don't have to turn it on. You don't have to make it live you don't have to share it. It's so you do your video, and at first it was up and then gone and forever. And then they had the ability to save it so you could repurpose content later.
I remember that.
Right. And then the latest evolution has been that they call it share it, which basically means it just puts it into the stories part. That's what it looks like, except it's your round icon with a little ring around it, and then it has like a little play button at the bottom. It's just all very integrated in it. And
Gotcha.
and I mean, I kind of like it. But again, you're only gonna see the content if you follow somebody, which if you think about it, that's actually kind of interesting, because then that means that you're only going to see the content for people that you follow. It's a different take on social. It's literally the complete opposite of Twitter. Which is why I use both. Just saying.
And on that terrible note, since he actually got British internet to work in Italy, before the pigeons start leaving their mark. What a beautiful absolute view! We're going to bring in Mr. Beltran.
Hey guys, good afternoon.
There we go.
Hello.
Look at gorgeous view that is being shared with us. I missed my invitation to join in person over there, so that's kind of weird. But
thanks for the invite.
Glad you could actually make it on camera live using the mobile app. It only took tries for you.
I had to go to desktop. Mobile does not work, guys.
Mobile doesn't work.
Nope. I have 4G.
Like Anchor.
I have 4G. Well, Anchor. I don't know why folks are getting excited about Anchor again.
Oh, well, I'm going to talk about that actually, but let's continue on with while you actually have some kind of internet.
I got 4G up here, guys. I got fantastic 4G.
I've got like G and a half here at times. It's awful.
Well, no, I left work early, and this is up in the mountain, and we're going to be hopefully doing that live City Belly from Bergamo, which is about an hour away. But it looks like it might rain on Sunday, so if that happens, we'll have to do a rain check, but not so sure yet.
Oh, you can broadcast live in the rain.
I'm singing in the rain with a little umbrella.
So, Nazim, I see that you haven't joined in the 31 days live challenge.
I knew I was going to get this.
and for the others that are out there who are coming up with every excuse why they can't, let me first make sure that you understand excuses only sound good to the people making them. As a person who makes excuses, I know this to be true, so I'm not excluding me.
Real today.
Yeah.
Now, is this? Can I count this as my 5 minutes?
No.
I think I got about two more to go.
Got to be specific for it. It's 5 minutes a day.
I know.
We waste 5 minutes all the time, every day.
I know.
Times during every day. It's any platform that you choose. It can be video or audio, and all you have to do is include that little hashtag 31 days live. That's it, and you can do that. So Nazim, I would encourage you to rethink a 5-minute priority as to everyone else.
Now, the fact that I've missed the first 7 days, is today's the 6th or the 7 days, is that a problem?
And this goes into the second thing that I was going to bring up. And so one of the updates that I've noticed, because I have seen this from a few people, that they wouldn't be able to do it this week, or they were on vacation at Disney World. I mean, all you got to do is open the Periscope app and you'll see a whole lot of people Periscoping from Disney World or Facebook or whatever. The 31 days live challenge is not going to stop. I've already decided this. It has snowballed, thank you, to quite a few people, and to a little bit more, and I think it's awesome. So here's the thing, is that the 31 days live challenge is a continuous thing. You can start whenever you want. You can start on the 1st, if it's got 31 days in the month, or it doesn't. You can start on the 15th, you can start on the 29th, you can start on the 13th, you can start on the 24th. Doesn't matter. Just do it 31 days in a row. And if you mess up and you miss a day, that's fine too.
Nope. We send the live squad out. They get you.
Well, I don't think the live squad's going to get over here to Italy that easy.
I know people
are
that
you
know
kidding?
people in this.
They're going to get bored over there in Hamburger, Germany, after a while. So,
They're going to come down and get me.
I'm going to contract all those people that are out there protesting Putin and Trump.
It's only 5 minutes. I mean, right? I mean, we can get a lot done.
That's a good point.
They could live stream going down to you.
Yeah, they'll actually live stream that they're coming to get you. I mean,
that would make for a very exciting live stream. Oh, Cindy's coming to Venice.
Cindy said she's going to be in Venice in 2 months. She can't wait.
Well, that's great because nice. I'm probably going to be in. I'm going to be in Venice in September, probably. I don't know when, but I know that I have to go. So
that oddly enough would actually be 2 months.
Yeah.
Ish.
Cindy said she'd do it every day if she was at Walt Disney World.
Yeah. I have to give compliments while I'm here, Jonathan. I saw the end of the live before I came in here.
Oh yeah,
and that is a nice production with the credits going by. I felt like I was up at the movie theater up here.
I know, right?
I thought it was a nice touch because I don't see
that effort and energy and actually produce getting live the first time on the platform. Like everyone else can seem to do.
I know, right? Because nobody else has problem. And apparently, so no, this is a great example, Nazim, of when things don't work. What do you do?
Hire Jonathan Tripp.
No, hire me so I can not go live on Facebook.
I saw the show. I saw the show yesterday where you were interviewed by. Owen. That was a great show. I saw
that was
half of it.
Fun show. Holy cow.
That was a great show. Owen's a great guy. I like him.
Nick Nimmin is he's like the silent co-host.
Yeah,
one of those guys that his knowledge is like way up here, and it should be he's like one of those guys that anytime he talks, everybody else should just be quiet, just so we can catch it, because he doesn't talk a lot.
No, he's very modest guy, and I know he's out in Thailand. He's on this part of the world.
He was so he's a full 12 hours off from us. So for him, it's 12 at night now.
Exactly.
That's crazy, and he stays up. That's the world. That's how we live stream now, isn't it?
That's right. Totally agree on that.
By the way, everyone, if you haven't shared this broadcast out, please do share it out because it's only going to my page at the moment. And I know there's other people who would just love to jump in as well.
So let me make you a little point. This is the first time I tried, thanks to your recommendation, David, Be Live app on an Android phone. And Joel Kahn also was telling me that I should try it. But I wonder if I can transmit live with a mobile, because we do most of our stuff outdoors.
You cannot from the mobile app, at least not yet.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's the end of that.
That is the end of that for the.
That's why I was mentioning in the side notes while I was watching Johnson's interview that we basically do everything on FB for now. I mean, I would need to have somebody help us from another part of the world, but it's kind of hard to coordinate when you go out live here and all the things that you have to do, and you have your hands already full. And then I got my wife who's got her thing saying we're going to go with script. And I go, yeah, can we go a little bit out of script? No, we have to explain this and this. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you don't go off. You have a script or you have the ability to script, you stay with the script. You never go off script.
No.
Except when you
improvise. Yeah, when you improvise and you make it, that part, yes, but.
Because I mean, what is she do? What would she do if you just went off script live? I mean, would the stream shut down? Would Facebook implode? Or would there be a marriage meltdown? What are you doing? She stabs you live. I mean, would that?
No. She's not that serious. But you know what's very funny? In the last one that we did in Palermo, there was a guy. We were doing it live, and we all concentrated during our. And this guy comes up to me and goes, "Oh yeah, what are you guys doing? What TV station are you with?" I'm like, "No, we're doing." And the guy goes, "Yeah, but you guys can you guys spare $1 or something? So that's what I love about going off script, Well, in the setting that you
Incredible.
guys have, when you're inside, when you're doing your interviews, or when Dave's doing, being inside of, inside, you can do a lot of great stuff in a fixed setting. But I kind of like the challenge of going outside and just showing people stuff. It's tricky, but it's fun.
Right. I think the biggest thing that I know that you guys kind of struggle with in terms of it's your Wi-Fi connection. That's
The bandwidth. Yeah,
you guys know your stuff. You're good on camera. You know how to talk and play off each other. I mean, and it's certainly not for a lack of view. It's not like you're broadcasting from the inside of a closet and we're kind of like, yeah, I've seen this before. Like, no, I mean, everything about the show is fantastic. The only that missing component is wonderful interwebs. That's the
yeah. No, we basically, the way we're doing it now, Jonathan, is that if we go on location, we test before, and if there's not at least 4G, we don't do the show. We can't do it with 3G. Yep. 4G gives it a decent, audio and video. Obviously, it's not the quality that you get when you're wired. Mm-hmm. And hopefully, what everybody's waiting for and everybody keeps talking about is 5G. Everybody's like, okay, when we get 5G, then we're going to really be.
You got at least another 3 years.
Here in Italy, at least I think at least another 10 years here in Italy.
Too much. But yes, 5G will be something.
Yeah,
else.
5G. Yeah, well, this is 4G. I don't know how you guys are seeing me right now. I would assume pretty decent.
It's great. It's great as long as you're not doing a lot of movement around.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're in pretty much like one spot, and like doing all this crazy stuff, it blurs it. But if you're in like one spot and just a little bit here movement, little inflection.
Yeah.
I can see the design on the wallpaper behind you. Like it's good.
Cool.
So for a second, I thought you were going out the window when you were putting everything down. Like, oh no, that's the end of the zine.
Well, let me say, wait, hold on a second. Now, if I do this, you see.
Oh man, that looks great. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's the thing that we. That's the thing that we try. That you guys know that what we do is basically show Italy to people who have never been here or can't even imagine how wonderful of a country it is.
Well, it'd be amazing.
Thank you, Cindy.
To connect while on literally for her on the other side of the world. For you, it's hop, skip, and a jump, so to speak.
Hey, John. Hey, Mr. Preto. Hello,
John. It's good to see you.
Hey, great to see you.
By the way, I did put the link if you want to join on camera with comments or questions. You're more than welcome to come on as well. We don't reserve the right to only people who are showing.
I'm going to get out. And let somebody else.
Italy anyway.
I'm going to get out and let somebody else come in from the.
Oh, I don't have anybody in the lobby right now, so you can hang out. We'll continue to tap your mobile bill, because we know it's going to be expensive. And Gail Turner Brown joined as well.
That part's okay. Cannot say lurking in the background. All right.
Lurking in the background. Well, that's good. And speaking of lurking,
now let me ask you another question before you go on lurking. The challenge is you can do anything you want.
Yeah, any topic you want. It doesn't have to be
anything you want.
Any topic,
legal business or what you
I can promote our new e-book store and stuff like that. It's not
do whatever you want. These are your live streams.
It's a hashtag is the unifier. I think that's the thing. And I mean, I was kind of like talking in the show. I was like, I don't think anybody's like selling you anything, but I mean, meaning like in the group. The point of the group is not to sell you a product. That was not the whole point of the thing. I was, but I mean, it's a hashtag. If you want to go live and you want to talk about your ebook store, do it. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of the going live. It's getting in front of the camera, and for some people, it's that feeling that they always have to have something more perfect to do. Others are always feeling like they never have anything to talk about. I mean, Nazim, your makeup is always on point. You've got that going, and you can, you're in Italy, so you can talk about just about anything. So,
I am lucky. Yeah, I do. I have a setting that gives me a lot of a nice canvas to play with.
Yeah, a good question, I guess, would be, I mean, because we're not in Italy, so we're not experiencing Italy. So it's all
Right.
fascinating to us. But, you know, do you have
Right.
Italians that view your streams, and do they find you boring because you're
Yes.
talking about Italy?
Well, that's very interesting that you bring that up, because Betty's point when we started the whole Kazakezi adventure about 2.5 years ago was, she said, you know, I want this to really be always in English, and I want it to be people from outside of Italy. I'm not too interested in having people from Italy bust our chops. In the sense of like, well, you know, yeah, of course, Venice is great, you know, just, well, you know, stuff like
So it's
that.
like
But
speaking French in France. I mean, they're just going to give you crap no matter what. So
exactly. But no, we do have, well, obviously, it's the people that watch us, and the Italians are more friends and family, and other people too. But mostly our public is foreign.
So if you do a live stream talking about funnels while building your funnel,
That might get boring.
then that would be boring out. But if you're in Italy broadcasting about Italy to Italians, then that's not boring.
No, I got to go tomorrow.
That's not acknowledged by Kazakezi.
Exactly. On Sunday, we're going to do the Bergamo from the piazza, but tomorrow we're going to San Pellegrino, which is where they have the water, and the famous water from San Pellegrino. And tomorrow we get a private tour of the closed casino. So that just gave me an idea that I might just do a 5 minutes from there.
I wonder what coffee would taste like using that water.
Imagine sparkly water and espresso.
Yeah, I just kind of wonder, like, if you go over.
I mean,
you go over to Italy.
the coffee already gets you going, and the sparkly water is like, woo.
You just make an Americano in Italy
Exactly.
with San Pellegrino water.
So if I want a good Cuban coffee, then I go to Italy and I get it with sparkling.
No, you go back to where I used to live, which is Miami, and you have a cortadito.
I got you. Well,
What are the plans? What are plans for the week? What are plans for the weekends, guys? What are you guys up to? It was a short week with the 4th of July.
I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'm a little scared, to be honest.
I haven't been told
come
what
on.
my plans are yet. So
I don't.
I didn't get
when
the
I get
memo
told what
yet.
my plans are, then I'll know what my plans are. I think they're. It might include Spider-Man.
Oh, there you go.
It might include trying to get the pool filled with water.
Because it's summer,
Yeah.
You haven't
and
filled
you
the
have to
pool up with water?
and you got to deal with the chlorine level and all that fun stuff.
I had a few legs that needed to be replaced, and I had to order them, and they took a long time to get here. I went out of. See how excuses sound really good to me? So shut up.
No, it makes sense. I know exactly what you're talking about. We had to replace.
I had, and so in the meantime, I had the pool emptied and cleaned, and then we got torrential amounts of rain during the month of June. In fact, I got almost 1.5 feet in the pool during the week that we were down in Florida. And when water sits for too long, and because I live in the country, we have frogs, they like to invade. So then I had to empty the pool out, had to get the green slime out, had to clean it again. It's actually still not clean. So, again.
Sounds
Anyway,
like too much.
so the pool's gone up.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work to have fun.
It does sound like a lot of work to have fun. So, and I don't really even get in the pool. Maybe I'll start live streaming from the pool. I'll have to figure out a way to
There you go.
I'll live stream from underneath the water. That's what I'll do, and see who can figure out what I'm talking about. In the meantime, it looks like we've got another contestant sitting in the wings. Nazim, anything you want to let us know before you head off?
That's basically it. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the invite. We just launched our ebook shop, which is on our Facebook page, Kazakezi. And the concept behind it is we're going to be every 2 months doing a small little ebook related to Italy. Sometimes food, sometimes drinks, sometimes other things, and it should all be fun. And then on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, we hope to be doing a live City Belly from the city of Bergamo, which not too many people know where the hell it is. It's close to Venice. It's between Venice and Milan.
Oh, hold on one second.
Bye, guys.
Take care, man. All right, so I'm going to take over, even though I've got nothing that I can actually do here. Let's see who's in the comments, actually. I saw Tina's in here. Is Joe Burke, is he still around? I don't think he is. He's out. But I do see Lindsay, Lieutenant Lindsay. All right. See, Stephen Healy, try to give you a shout out today, for doing all of your broadcasts and stuff like that, man. Way to go. And Jen Nelson joined. I just saw that in the comments. So, how many of you guys are actually doing? How many of you guys are that's actually watching the show right now? How many of you guys are actually doing the challenge? I mean, and it's cool if you're not. Like, I mean, this isn't like peer pressure, like social, like awkward peer pressuring or anything like that. Drop the mic. I'm here now. Oh yes, bam. Yeah, how many of you guys are actually doing the challenge right now? It'd be interesting to see, because I mean I have an ongoing list. So I know Jen Nelson has a Twitter list. Tina's like, she's like, I still haven't. Lindsay's doing it. No, and Cindy just heard about it. That's fine. William Slays, he just started his yesterday on day 6. He's starting out. What I like about 31 Days Live is that I know what day I'm on by what the date number is. It makes it so much easier. And I don't label any of my stuff. I don't label
Jonathan,
any of my stuff.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, go for it.
Terry up. Sorry about that.
You bring Terry up. Cool. You got to step out.
Oh my God! I thought you were bouncing me out.
2 seconds. Yeah, I'm actually going to step away for a second. I got to tell my wife something. So this is all live, and this is what you get. I'm going to take myself off and let Jonathan and Terry talk, but they can't interact any other way. I'll be right back.
Oh. I'm waiting for it to show up here. There we go.
Hello.
There we go. Terry, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
I came on to tell you hi, and
Hey.
I was watching you on YouTube on my big screen TV, and I'm sitting there typing, and Jonathan's talking, and like he's not looking at the chat.
No, I was not looking at the chat. I was so you guys know I use Joycaster, right? So yeah. I stream everything to one, and then from Joycaster it goes out. And today, for some reason, Facebook and Joycaster, they're like the siblings that are really close. So that when they work great, but when they don't, nothing's pretty. And today was a not pretty point. So he was going out to Periscope, and I was watching it. I know it was going on to YouTube because I checked it. And the problem is that what I need to do, I need to set it up so that I've got Periscope and then YouTube on separate things, not all on one computer, because that kills the CPU. It just kills.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, I know. I know.
Man,
so I'm like, rough. I'm watching you on YouTube. It's your big screen. Like Jonathan's like on my wall. Like, yeah, it's big, like 55. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I'm sitting there. I'm chatting. I put you on my Instagram story.
I saw the Instagram.
I'm feeling good. Jonathan's not looking at my chat.
I'm so sorry.
I know. It's okay.
I have to come up with a better workflow. I really do.
I'm just teasing you. But I haven't joined the challenge, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. It's because of the TV that arrived, what was it, 3 weeks ago? I don't even remember, because my whole house is in shambles. Because the TV coming in means that I had to move stuff, throw out stuff, get new furniture that has to be put together. Then you put it together, then it's crooked. And then we need another stand for the other TV because someone in my house plays Xbox with this special setup. And I'm like, you need a special stand for the TV and the Xbox. So the stand didn't work. We had to pack it up, send it back. Another one came yesterday. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here because I can't leave because the UPS people are dropping off big boxes.
Yep.
somebody delivered something to me, and the guy knocks on my door and he says, "You got a delivery, like 2 big packages." I'm like, "Well, can you bring it to my door?" "No, I only bring it to the front door." So I got to get a dolly and go downstairs and 2 trips and put this thing on. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I got stuff going on everywhere, and I did not have time to do the challenge. And I'm thinking, well, I didn't do it on day 1, so I can't do it.
No, that's a lie.
But I can't. But I just heard I just heard David said, okay, so I'm going to do it. But that's why, because I moved everything. My allergies went crazy.
I'm going to make a new video, and I'm going to put it up on that page. And like I say, there's some other updates and everything. But I'm making a new video. I'm going to explain everything. I actually did one of my lives. I went into it and said, you can do. It doesn't matter when you start. Just start. Just do it.
Okay, I will. But I was just in chaos, and things were moved, and chairs were moved, and things were thrown out, and so I'm thinking
if you had put it so that like you could live stream from your point of view, like maybe like
everything that's, because I'm still stepping, and there's a new stand for the other TV that hasn't been put together because that had 1 million parts. So it's halfway done. There's like things in disarray, and I was just like, I cannot do live, and I'm still, because I have to have everything has to be like in its place, and everything is not back in its place. So this TV coming in, which I did not want, but now I do like it because Game of Thrones is starting next week. So
priorities.
I didn't want the TV because I'm like, oh, the other TV is fine, but this TV was like, whoa. So now the TV comes in and everything has to be, okay, this doesn't fit. That has to go. We have to buy this. Mm-hmm. That has to move. This has to go. It's just so much stress for me. And then it was a holiday weekend. And then I got to get my daughter into camp. And it was just crazy.
Well, Terry, you do realize that the live does not have to be video. It can be audio.
Right. I saw Jen do audio, and I was thinking, because the new Anchor update, and I haven't really tested it, I was going to do that, or the Facebook
I'm so
Live.
Glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So glad you brought that up.
Yeah, see?
That makes one of us.
So let's go into the other updates about the 31 Days Live. That's the challenge that's going on. So let me give the other updates on this real quick, and then we can get into some other things. Because there's still more shade thrown at Jonathan.
I can't.
Is he being quiet?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't looking at him. Oh, he's covering his mouth. He's my kid does that when he's cursing at me. Or he goes in his room and he closes his door and thinks nobody can hear him. So I'm going to do a new video. So there's a video up at livevideoacademy.com.
Okay.
It is just a landing page, and it is simply talking about this challenge. There's also a link there that is going to the hashtag 31 Days Live Facebook group. Yes, there are a couple of Facebook groups that are out there. There is the unofficial David Vaughn unapproved 31 Days Live Challenge Facebook group. And then there is also the hashtag 31 Days Live group. I am a member in both. I think I'm an admin in only one, which is kind of weird. But that's okay. Because I can still approve people to get into the group, so I don't know how that works. Because I've approved people. Anyway,
and I kick them out. So.
You are not required to join the Facebook groups. It's simply there. A few people were like, "Well, I'm having problems trying to find, the broadcast. I have to look here, look there, look there." So they were trying to make it a little bit easier. So basically, you can go live and then you can share in that group, and that's all it's for right now. And like I say, I'm not. Anyway, so there's the link to that. You can join that group. I'm going to do a new video on the page. I'm going to be talking about it, going over the simple 3 rules, 5 minutes, any topic, any platform of your choosing, but it does need to be live. And what was the other thing? Oh, hashtag 31 Days Live. It's not 31 days challenge. It's not live 31 days live challenge.
35 days, 35 lives day.
It's not challenge 31 days. It's
live for 31 days.
But I will be saying in the video, the 31 days live challenge begins the day that you start. Doesn't have to start on the first. You can start whenever you want, and just go through 31 days. If you miss a day, hey, don't beat yourself up. Just the next day do 2, or just add a day at the end of the 31 days or something. Get yourself a calendar if you're something.
See, I think
so some of the questions that I've gotten in conjunction are, well, what can I go live about? I don't know what to go live about. Honestly, people are having difficulty, trying to figure out what to do. And I've tried to provide some examples. So my lives have been very all over the place, as it comes to what topic is. Mm-hmm. Most of them have been really short. Yesterday's was a little bit longer. But if there is enough interest, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a PDF template of 31 different topics that you can go from. All very general, very basic, and you can either use them straight like they are or whatever. Now, how would you get said PDF? Well,
excellent question, David. How would you get the PDF?
How would you get it?
You will get the PDF.
He's making this up as he goes along, by the way.
But it will require you to give your email address so that you can get the PDF.
Bum, bum, bum.
That being said, I've thought about, well, I can also sit there and come up with 31 emails to go out once a day, reminding, encouraging you, giving you a topic, saying something, maybe pointing a link or showing an example of someone else other than me or something like that. So I thought about doing all this type of stuff. And so on livevideoacademy.com, that link will probably pop up eventually, and I'll broadcast about it and talk about it. And if you want to join up with that, you're more than welcome to. The basics of it are, I want you to just, in the beginning, this was simply between Jonathan and I. And the only person I'm holding their feet to the flames is Jonathan. That's it. I'm not going to come after you. I'm not going to sit there and berate you. I'm not going to shame or Twitter shame you or Periscope shame you or something if you miss a day or a week, or if you start and stop or whatever. I'm not. That's not what any of this is about. It is about the simple fact of, and I'm not going to talk about the quality of your video or the quality of your audio or the blah, 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 blah. It's simply really for you to get accustomed and comfortable with going live. I've actually kind of picked up on a few things just in these few short days myself in doing it. And I'm like, I could do this, and I'm coming up with all these different ideas that I may be able to use down the road. And that's all it really is about. If you've got questions, feel free to come and ask me. I will be more than happy to provide whatever answer I can. But I don't want you thinking because you're on vacation for 2 weeks at Disney World that you can't start when you come back, or
if you're
there,
in
or
Venice.
you can't do it sporadically. I don't want you to feel that you don't have the right lighting, or you can't do it always from your desktop because you're not always at home, or you can't use your mobile and you weren't at home that day and couldn't use your Wi-Fi or blah, whatever. Do whatever it is that, all I want you to do is go live. So if you've got, Jen says, dig at me much. No, I'm not digging at you.
No, isn't it dig?
Oh, about not being able to find the videos? Yeah, that was...
No, that's the admin.
You weren't the only person, Jen. You were not the only person, so I'm not just digging at you. But it was a good idea. It was. My big fear is that it's, oh, great, now I have to join yet another Facebook group and be a part of something and all this type of stuff. But
that's going to be my topic today.
Say what?
That's going to be my topic today. I'm actually going to go on, and I'm going to tell everybody that in order to do the challenge, David now makes it so you have to be in the group. Otherwise, we delete your posts.
I do. I have access to your phone, and I will go on your phone.
Everybody's personal account. accounts.
And I will delete all your broadcasts.
I'll delete you if you don't use the hashtag the right way. If you misspell something,
that's it. You're done. You will
cool.
see black SUVs pull up to your home. Trump
to you from
supporters
Venice.
outside ranting, raving. I will label you as a Pence supporter for life.
Oh no!
It's just So do it right is what it is. Do it right because if you don't do it right, I'm coming after you. And Terry is my admin. So don't let her and her little "I got a new TV, I don't know what to do" excuse. That's not
funny.
it. And Jonathan will have extra hair gel, so the cloth.
This is natural now, right? Like I don't actually do anything with it.
I have no doubt. I think your hair just grows.
Come out of my eye.
If Jonathan and Holly were to have another child, that's how the hair would just come out. It would just be it'd be like the Starbelly Sneeches.
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Oh my god.
So let's catch up on something.
I gotta pop out. I gotta pop out.
Okay. Well, thanks for hopping in.
Things. What?
Thanks for hopping in.
I had to hop in because I was like, I want to join the challenge, and I didn't know that I could join because I didn't join from day one. So I think that's a lot of people aren't joining because of that. So just make that like a big, like you can join,
All right.
Jump in now.
You can join. Jump in now.
Jump in now.
If you would pay attention to my live broadcast, you would have heard it anyway.
All right. Well, then, so
all right, bye. I gotta go.
Today's
Bye.
topic's
Bye.
Terry, thanks so much. Be good. Have a great time.
Thanks for joining, Terry.
No, that's a really good point. I'm glad she brought it up because it's one thing for like you and I. I know we kind of go back and forth and it's fun, but we've been in it since the beginning, and I don't think that a lot of people do quite kind of get it. Do I have to be part? Do I have to sign up for the email list? Do I have to do? Honestly, like I've done everything the opposite of normally how I do it. I have not done one from my desk. I haven't done it from my computer, and I haven't talked about anything social, business, marketing, inspiration, nothing. It's been I'm cooking on July 4 or July. I think it was July 2nd, but I'm flipping hamburgers while I do one. While I do a broadcast. I was out by the pool.
I think I stole your idea on that day and actually broadcast while I was out grilling.
I wanted to do something 4th of July-y. That's a new word. Otherwise it's like it's bedlam here at times where it's like I can't even hear myself think. So I actually like to go outside and broadcast because it gets me away. But
I got you.
Just saying.
I got you.
And mobile. That's the other thing. I've just been doing only mobile for this.
I have too. And in fact, that's what I was just saying is that I have, because I have not been doing anything with it, I've been trying to just, for the past few days at least, use YouTube. It's mobile live stream from the app. Yeah. So, and I've found, some quirks to it. It's like, I don't know if I really like this. Completely. So anyway, and I did a Periscope, and I think I had one person join, and I'm pretty sure they were a troll. I don't know. It's been interesting. Like I say, it's been some things that I've found, and like I say, I've seen some comments, or I've been messaged or reached out to in some way, and people are like, well, I didn't start here. I don't know what to do it about. And then the other common things that were, I don't have the right camera, or I don't have the right microphone, or I don't have, a tripod, or all that stuff is not necessary. Watch most of my videos. And
I'm glad of that. So are you going to do a video kind of talking about like some of the updates? Because if you're going to do a video about the updates, I'm going to do. I have to do a video, and I'm going to do it later on today because I've got Jonathan Tripp Live. We got the after chat here, and then I've got.
Hold on a second. You keep talking.
And then I've got Ladies Go Live here. Actually, in a couple minutes, I gotta pop, and then I got the 31 Days Live. So depending on what you are going to do or he's going to do, I think we need another video about. I think we need another video about like, you know, getting past like the little things, like just go live. Like it's okay. Like people, not everybody. There isn't going to be any shaming here. I wonder, should I just do that? Oh, here, I'm gonna be like David. So is this okay that I talk on my iPad? Yeah, I'm gonna talk on my iPad. So he's gonna talk on his phone. I'm gonna talk on my iPad. Yeah, so I want to encourage everybody to join in the group. I have no idea what the next 30 days are going to be like. So, but we're gonna figure this out. So if this is gonna be the case, then I'm gonna let David just keep being on his phone while I'm on my iPad phone because I can. See, this is late. I think he just saw this. I think he just saw that I'm on it. How do we join again? Here, let me hold on. Let me put my phone on. Let me get the Facebook group up. So actually, you know, the easiest way to do it. Where is the? If you go over to Live Video Academy, did I spell that right? Yeah, it's Live Video Academy, Cindy. You click on that, and all that does, it just takes you over to a landing page, and you click the join the Facebook group, and it takes you to the right one. Because I forget, I don't know what the actual Facebook community. So here's the. Come on, there we go. So livevideoacademy.com takes you over to the landing page. It's just a quick little intro. Click on the Facebook. Join the Facebook group. It takes you over to the right Facebook group, and then you can just join there and just see everybody else. So that hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to do.
And that's what happens when you're tech support for a mother.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, as I was saying, if you're going to do a video,
yes,
on the new updates,
yes,
I'm going
to do a whole new video, and I'm going to talk about when people can start and all that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to do my video a little bit later on today because I actually have to. I've got a jet because I've got about 10 minutes until ladies go live, and I'm going to do that. We're going to talk about safety today, or whatever Jen Nelson wants to talk about, and but then later on today, I'm going to do a video talking about like. Do you need the perfect lighting? Do you need do you need a steady cam and shotgun mics and do you need it fully scripted, all that kind of stuff. I'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Okay. Well, let me before you jet, because I do want to bring this up, and I've goaded you yesterday, and I'm going to continue to goad you about this because you need to try.
This is fantastic.
Anchor.
Oh yes,
I am including Anchor as one of the platforms that you can use. Now, technically, it's not really live. It's a hybrid live.
Can you listen to it live?
You can post, and then people can listen to it, and they can actually reply back. So that's kind of live. It's the only other platform I'm going to include, and the reason B is because live audio really gets limited down to Facebook Live audio, and some people don't have access. I only seem to have access on my pages. I still can't do it from my iPhone Facebook app, but I can do it from Android. Anyway, I digress. I am actually really impressed with Anchor. It has taken a complete change as to what I would view it as, and here's what I view it as. One, it is still a social application. People can listen to it through the app, and they can reply back, and you can get blah blah blah, go back and forth. That was all kind of boring. If you have been thinking about doing a podcast, but you've had all the stuff come up that can get in the way of actually doing a podcast, mic and editing and intros and outros and what to talk about and blah, 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 you need to go look at Anchor and give it a try. It is the perfect beginner and maybe even, a little bit novice, intermediary podcast type platform. I'm going to start using it. In fact, I'm going to start doing some Asschat podcasts with it and then pushing that stuff out. You can sit there and you can include an interview. So you and someone else. You can have segues. You can have topics like clips. They're like audio blurbs that you could play. So like, let's say Trump says something stupid. Like that doesn't happen. And you want to talk about it. So you can play the clip and then you can come back and you can record and talk about it and all that type of stuff. You can have people do what's called call-ins, which is basically they just reply to whatever you've got going on. And you can include their audio. It is really, really neat. And when you're done, Anchor has stitched it all together. Then you just export it out.
So it really is like a podcast editor.
It is absolutely
like in live format.
A podcast for people that don't want to go through all the extra equipment. And it's all done from your mobile device.
Android too?
Now, I've only played with it a few times yesterday. I'm going to play with it more. I'm sure there's something in there that doesn't work right. Get over it.
Sure.
You're not paying for anything.
Yeah.
It's free. And Google is a platform. Android. It's on Android.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
And it's on iPhone. Or iOS. So it's on either platform now.
Good. That was I thought it was only for iOS.
It was in the beginning.
Okay, so
it was back when nobody liked it.
Okay, cool.
We all got on there, and then we were like, nah. But it was actually really kind of neat. So I encourage you to go download the Anchor app and go dive into it and play around and sit there and just. I mean, my first one was, if you follow me, it's just David Vaughn right now. It's all goofy stuff. I mean, I named this station. This is a test station. I talked about, ooh, this is neat. You hear me say, ooh, this is neat.
Well, then maybe, because I've only played around with Facebook Live. I haven't done anything with Anchor.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play around with Anchor a little bit, see what we can do. And
somebody said yesterday, they're like, well, Anchor's what, Facebook is, or Facebook has a lot of the same stuff. I haven't seen that with Facebook Live. Where you've got all these different little things. But even so,
it's straight live.
I don't like
Facebook audio is the same thing that Instagram live video was before it did add the share feature. Meaning it's a straight broadcast to the platform, and when it's done, it's done. There's no edits, redos, rewinds, nothing. It's straight out.
Right, exactly. Barb says, "Did you forget about Ladies Who Love Jonathan?" No, I kept him for a few minutes. Jen Nelson can hold herself. She's quite capable of producing a quality show. I
have a minute from her now, so thanks.
Okay, so Jonathan says he did an Instagram live yesterday. I didn't see it, so I guess I'm gonna give him a pass. Jonathan, any further Instagram lives, you need to export those out and publish those into one of the Facebook groups.
I'll put them in. I'll put them in the secret.
Put them in all the Facebook groups. Day 6, I need it done the instant it's there, and I need.
Would you like me to tag you?
Mark Zuckerberg tagged.
He already tags me in all of his stuff anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, and Jen Nelson, I didn't get tagged yesterday, so I was a little.
It's disappointing, isn't it, when you don't get tagged?
That I didn't get tagged. I was like, hey, how come all these other people got tagged? Anyway, on that note, I am David Vaughn. I'm going to end it. Jonathan, he's going to play with some ladies. And Holly must be out for the weekend. So
there's nothing I can say to that.
The village is gone. They've left. But at least he doesn't have New Hampshire internet.
No, this is much better. My chair is much more comfortable.
Go live. Go do the challenge. Or don't. That's up to you. Start whenever you want. I'm doing most of mine on YouTube. I'm going to play with Anchor. I'm going to play with Periscope. Jonathan, where are you going to play with new?
Periscope, and I'm going to try Anchor this weekend.
There you go. You heard it. Right from us. Look for the stuff. Thanks a lot for being here.